So it's that time again, latest commitment of traders report out of the CFTC. They're released every Friday. Positions are as of last Tuesday. And in this case, we're taking a look at where larger speculative traders stand. When it comes to circles, as always, outer circle, latest report, inner circle the week before, so we can see those week on week changes. When it comes to the euro, you have a reduction in long position, an increase in shorts at the same time. Net result, you've got a slight reduction when it comes to extreme buy bias. They're still holding extreme long buys, still anticipating further price gains when it comes to the euro. But overall, when it comes to the US dollar, if you take a look at the US dollar index, for example, they've actually shifted from what was a previous majority short bias that they've been holding since around June. They've now shifted to the middle, not that far off from shifting to majority long there. When it comes to the pound ahead of UK EU negotiations this week with regards to Brexit, they're still holding majority short buys and unchanged. But overall, over the past few weeks, it's been shifting from majority long to majority buy, but roughly staying close to the middle, not really dedicating themselves to a heavy buy or heavy sell bias. And when it comes to safe haven currencies, continuing to hold a heavy to extreme buy bias in the yen and franc. You can see though that there's been a bit of a pullback, and that's because short positions in both yen and franc have been rising. And when it comes to the commodity currencies, there's been a bit of a push towards the middle, even if they're holding contrasting sentiment when it comes to the Canadian and Australian dollar. Still majority short there, majority long in the Australian dollar, but only just. And when it comes to the New Zealand dollar, by the way, still holding majority buy. So what about oil? In this case, retail traders have continued to range trade these moves. So when oil prices had that brief dip, they stepped in with a lot of buy, prices recovered, longs got out, shorts initiated, so the bias there is actually majority short. So far, beneficiaries of this range-bound movement. When it comes to COT speculators, however, continuing to hold a consistent extreme buy bias ahead of an OPEC compliance meeting. When it comes to precious metals, in this case, there's been a bit of a pullback when it comes to percentages, but that's not due to a reduction in long positions. In fact, they actually increased long positions in both gold and silver. It's just that they increased short positions even more. So the net result is still extreme buy gold, still heavy buy in silver, bit of a pullback, and they remain majority long when it comes to platinum and palladium. But when it comes to indices, the big one really has to do with Nasdaq consolidating. In this case, a big unwinding when it comes to short positions to take what was a previous heavy sell 67% to a now majority long 57%. When it comes to the Dow, they've been holding a majority short buy since March of this year, start of the pandemic. And since then now, you can see that they've shifted towards the middle. Not much needed now to really push it into majority long territory, which is where they happen to stand when it comes to the S&P and Russell.